This video is practically a summary of what I've learned from Buddhist nun Sister Dang Nyam in one of her talks. I will share with you the Buddhist philosophy of dealing with insecurity, whether or not you are a Buddhist. If you want to become a man of character through these ancient teachings, I have a Discord down below where we can chat together as brothers on the path. So I'm in this community called Rough Club, the community by this YouTuber who teaches people in his private community how to scale up their YouTube channels. And so basically recently, I've been feeling envious of some of these people in that community because I've made 2 videos getting absolutely 0 views. And they also have around 1-2 videos and they're getting more views than me. But then I went on a journaling session and I journaled about this. And in that journaling session, I remembered Sister Dang Nyam's Dhamma talk that I had watched previously before. And basically, if you don't know, Dhamma talk is a lecture by usually a Buddhist monk or a Buddhist nun. You can go and watch it in real life if you're there in the monastery or online on YouTube on the Plum Village app. And so this talk really helped me. The first thing I did was to become content of where I was right now at this present moment, wherever I may be. The truth is that I can live my best life right here in the present moment, and anybody else can too. I just recognize that I am enough where I am. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to be disciplined and be committed on the path. That just means that I'm going to be present in the moment while still pushing, while still keeping the ball rolling, while putting the work in. And by the way, again, we have a Discord server down below if you want to be a man of character. And also, the Vietnamese word for soulmate is Chiki, Tri-ki, something like that. And in Vietnamese, soulmate basically means, if I'm quoting this correctly, to know, to remember, and to master oneself. So we say that a soulmate is somebody outside of us, a girlfriend, a partner, but a true soulmate is somebody who knows, who remembers, and who masters oneself first. And the best way that I found works for myself is realizing that whenever I say that I'm bad at this, that I'm not going to succeed in this, I'm just delusional, because these beliefs are simply just that, beliefs. If you go and look at the Chinese character for enough, you're going to see that the character has a head, has a body, has 2 legs, and has 2 arms. And that's enough. I have 2 arms, I have a torso. You probably have those too. Even if you have 1 leg, you're still enough. There's no judge in the world. There's no person up above from the sky looking at you and critiquing whether or not you are enough. So the best case scenario, the ideal state, is just to know that you are enough, because you were put here on this world. You are not broken, no matter how many scars you have. The concept of not being enough is just an illusion. And so the first and only step that I put in for myself, Mommy. Yeah, next time. Bro, there's so many mosquitoes. And so the first and only step that I had put into action for myself was to know that I am enough in the present moment. That doesn't mean that I became arrogant, that I loved myself too much, that I went over the top and started putting other people down. That doesn't mean that I neglected hard work either, because quote-unquote, I am enough. The ideal state is to know that you are enough, but to still keep pushing. And because of this, I was able to do stressful tasks with a smile on my face, because I know that I'm already enough. It just means that as you're pushing, as you're working hard, you still do the things that make better for the world, that do better for everybody else in your life. And you also might think that practicing these Buddhist teachings are only for those with no responsibilities. I can't be content in the present moment right now. Again, I told you, I was able to do stressful tasks with a smile on my face and remembering that I'm still enough. And I hope that you can do that in your life too. Click on this video right over here.